Today we will try to build few applications. The first one, I give the name a digital doodle. So it will be like a drawing applications. Okay, so we can take picture also. So in this, I want to teach you the camera control, accelerometer control, and some others that you already know. So this application will be like this, that you see the camera will take a picture and then the picture will be displayed here. This is a canvas. I will show you later on. Okay, now over the picture we can edit the like editing. We can write something on this picture using different colors. If you want red color, green color, or blue color. And the next thing is the slider. In the slider, we can change the size of pen. Like you want to write thin writing or thick writing, so we can change that one also. So let's go to, and I just simply create a new project. Nothing is there yet. You see, not here, not here. Okay, so we will create that project. So for the first line, if you see here, I have used a horizontal layout to keep all the four buttons together. So let's add a horizontal arrangement. We can make its width to fill parent. And now we will bring four buttons to this. Number one, number two, number three, and four. If you oh, four didn't put here, why? Yeah, four. Okay. So if you see, the buttons are not visible clearly in this because the button sizes are big, the screen size is small. So we need to change its sizes a bit and its text and background color. Okay, so select the first button. First of all, let's rename also. Renaming is a good habit. Then later on in the coding, we can actually know that this is what button. And if it is button 1, button 2, button 3 only, then we don't know that button 1 was for what, button 3 was for what. So button 1, we will name its name BTN for button camera. So this will be camera button. Its default background color, it's up to you if you want to change font color bold. Okay, I want to change its width because the width, all the four buttons cannot come in, so we can change in pixel also, in percentage also. So if I say that 25% of the screen should be taken by this button, so it will be like this. And let's write the text as a camera. Okay, the next one, red, green, blue. So I will rename this one BTN red. And therefore I will change its background color also to red. Font bold. Width size should be 20. Let's try 25 first, then maybe it will be same. And then the text should be just a red. Okay, let's change the rest, then it will hopefully it will change. So red, green, this one we will name BTN green. The background color should also be green. Font this this one should be 25 also. Let's try 25 first. What's wrong with the red one? 25. Oh, I put 25 pixel. Should be 25%. Okay, so and this one should be red, green, and this one should be BTN blue. Okay, and its background color should also be blue. And when background color is blue, then the black color is not suitable for that. We should change text color. Okay, this text is blue, and the text color we should change to white. Okay, so it is not properly visible, so let's change to 20%. 20 20 and did I change this? 20%. 20%. Yeah, now is okay. Next is what? Next again, I want a horizontal uh, arrangement, a horizontal layout. Okay, and then in that we will put one label and one slider to change the size of the pen. Okay, sometime if you want a space between different controls, for example, a space between this the first horizontal layout and the second horizontal layout, then one easy technique is like this also, that we can bring a uh, label. Okay, we can put a label here, but just remove its text, so it will be invisible, and then it will get some space, and that space will be used like spacing argument, spacing the control from each other. So next one, horizontal control, its which should be fluent. Okay, in this one, oh, this one should not be horizontal control, this one should be mm, vertical vertical arrangement. And here I want to bring one slider. Okay, this slider width uh, should be fill parent. Okay, and yeah, this will be the pen size, the writing, the writing size, like a font size. So 10 and 50, 50 is I think quite big. If you still want more than this, you can increase until 100, but I think 50 is okay. And the thumb position should start from 15 first. Okay, the thumb position, meaning to say, first of all, it should be where. Then we will bring another label into this. Okay, and in this we will write the text pen size. Pen size, if we want to make it bold, do you want to make it central, or maybe we can centralize the whole layout. Okay, if you realize the space between that is because of the label. Okay, so this one, after that we need one drawing tool. So drawing tool where we can draw, where we can display images. One is an image view, but image view can only store images, we cannot write over that. So if you want a writing tool, so you see it's a quite nice thing. We can design applications for kids to help them in writing. So here in the touch screen you can directly write whatever you want to write. So this one is a canvas. So we will bring the canvas here. So now you see the canvas height should be fill parent and width should be fill parent to cover the whole screen. Okay, after that we need one. Okay, another new control is that once we write something on the picture, if you want to clear the writing, so what to do, we can actually use one sensor of the mobile. You know, mobile has so many different sensors. So one very important sensor is accelerometer. Accelerometer is such a sensor. In the sensor section, if you come here, you see so many different sensors are there. So we will bring accelerometer. This accelerometer sensor is invisible component. Okay, it will be here, added already here. So what this sensor is doing, this sensor is detecting the movement of the mobile, that if the mobile move, okay, or shake, then it gets its shaking value, and it detects the shaking. Okay, so we can use this property like this, that if we write on the picture and there is some writing, so if we just shake the mobile, okay, then by shaking all the text will be cleared. So this is the whole planning. So now let's go to block section. Okay, so in the block section, when we click the camera button, then we want to take a picture, and once we get a picture, then that picture we will assign to the canvas. Okay, so in a camera button, when camera button is clicked, what we want to do, oh sorry, I didn't brought camera. Yeah, sorry, we should bring a camera also. Camera is where? media. Yeah, camera is also, because without camera how we can get picture. Okay, when camera between button camera is clicked, then what we do, what we want, we want the camera. You see, click the camera. We want that the camera should take a picture. Okay, so it took a picture, but we can't see where is it now. So later we should access this image. Where is the image, and display somewhere. Okay, then again click the camera and bring this control, that when camera 1 get the picture, then after the picture what it should be done. And if you see, the picture is already attached to this control. Okay, so now we want that this picture should be assigned to the canvas. So click canvas, and now in the canvas we want what any and just bring any set property, and here we can change the canvas background image. Canvas background image. So this canvas background image should be set to what? To this image that we got. This one. So in this way it will be displayed at the background. Okay, after that what we want, then there are the red color buttons and the blue color buttons. Okay, so we can do all these buttons like this, that you see here. Okay, now we should bring one for the writing purpose. For the writing purpose we should bring a canvas control. So go to black, click on canvas. You see, this canvas has a lot of properties and a lot of functions. You see, it can draw an arc, it can draw a circle, it can draw a line. Okay, draw a point, draw a shape. So whatever you want. So we will use the the canvas, the line, line argument. Sorry, we will use the line drawing, but before that we will bring this one, that when did this camera canvas 1 dot canvas the drag. So meaning to say, if we drag a finger on the canvas, if we drag a finger on the canvas, then we can write on it. So what we will draw a line. So the line will be what? Actually, if you look at if you observe the draw a line process, so we start from one point and then drag and stop somewhere. So in a two-dimensional space, the the location is a combination of XY location. So the starting point should be what? The previous X. Okay, and we will duplicate this one and the previous Y. So the starting point will be the previous X and previous Y, and the line will be until the current X and the current Y. Okay, so in this case, you see here the image will be displayed in the canvas, and now the canvas is ready for drawing. We can draw line on it. Okay, and once you draw lines on it, then after that, if you want to clear the drawing, or if for example you did a mistake, you want to clear and start again, then we will use the accelerometer functionality. So you see, when the accelerometer 1 dot shaking, when it is shaked, then what we should do, we should clear the canvas. Come to canvas again and go to its properties. Here we can find one property, that canvas 1 dot clear. We can just change it, anyone you can change. You see, we can canvas 1 dot, not this one, here is not available. Go to canvas again, is here canvas 1, this one, canvas 1 dot clear. So it will clear the canvas when we shake the accelerometer. Okay, after that, you see, we all did this one. Now we want to change the drawing color. Okay, we want to change the drawing color, and maybe we want to change the size of the drawing. So if we want to change the size of the drawing, then we can say like this, that when the slider 1 change position, okay, then what we will do, we can change the canvas paint size, set canvas 1 dot font size to the thumb position. So whatever we slide on the slider, the thumb position will be that one. Okay, now the red, green and blue buttons, if you are confusing here, then you can continue in like this. Okay, so the red, green, blue button, so when the red button is clicked, okay, then what we can do, we can change the painting of the canvas. Set paint color to some color. Okay, so here if you go to the built-in controls, here colors are already there, so we can just pick up the red, so change to red. And the same thing for green and for blue, so we can easily duplicate this control, and here we change this one to green, and we change this one. You can two ways, you can remove this and bring a green, or if you just click this one, then you can select any green color that you want. Okay, then duplicate for blue, and when the blue button is clicked, then change this one to blue, so any blue that you want. Okay, now the emulator will, I don't think so that the emulator support the sensor, because it is a software. Sensor is a hardware component. Okay, so